a time to win another fight after 5 plus 9s are about to ignite. Overwhelming chakra, I'm a beast when I bite. Wanna see when your guys gonna be on site. Like, I'm the Okage, you don't understand. Cause I've been telling my narrative, active been battling baddies and converting them into fans. And I've broken the seals on a team, know the beat you and one of a kind. You can't even try. Modern opinion, they ain't nothing to me cause there's no tail beast, there's no.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Electro Ninja. This is my first video, and I'm doing a Naruto what if. I've seen so many YouTubers do Naruto what ifs, so I was like, dang, they're really making content out here. And I'm like, alright, let me try a Naruto what if, see how it blows up. If it blow up in any single way. So this is my first Naruto what if, and I'm like doing a Naruto. I'm doing what if Naruto was a full uzumaki. So it's like, let's just hop into it. I'm gonna set down the. I'm gonna explain how this actually happens. Minato, his dad, is actually a full uzumaki, and Kushina is obviously already an uzumaki. Well, pretty much, yeah. That's how it really happened. Really go down. Nothing really much different, but like people would know Naruto's an Uzumaki and have like maybe a tad bit more respect to him, I guess. Like he's like, but like his clan is like dead, stuff like. But his clan was powerful, so they might have like a tad bit more respect to Naruto. But like overall, they still treat him pretty bad, like how they did before. Not much really changed. So let's continue into the what if. So Naruto is getting up, puts on some clothes, he makes some instant ramen. Gets up, he's getting ready to go to the Ninja Academy. He's on his way there. And Naruto, I forgot to say this, like, because Uzumakis are known for their immense chakra and chakra control. His chakra control would be way better, so like he could actually produce clones, but like hardly. He can produce one. Like it's really hard for him to produce it, but over by time he doesn't do that bad. He could he can do the transformation just easily. He can do most of like the base stuff. Not much though, cause like his chakra control is still horrible, but like at the same time it's alright. So like Haruka says, Naruto, can you perform the transformation jutsu? And then so Naruto tries performing transformation jutsu. He guts that down, but then when it comes to the clone jutsu, Naruto fails. Then everyone's just laughing at Naruto, and Naruto goes back to his seat and sits down, thinking like, one day he says to himself, one day I'll become Hokage, and then I'll show them. And then Haruka then calls the rest of the students up. The rest of them pass. Naruto doesn't, as we all know from regular story. And then Mizuki would still approach Naruto, and then he would tell Naruto about the scroll ceiling. I'm sorry, I just almost butchered that word. He would tell him about the scroll ceiling, so Naruto would obviously fall for it. He wouldn't be that naive, but he would know something's up a little bit. But he would still scroll ceiling, and he would obviously get the Shadow-Clone Jutsu. And like the fourth Hokage wrote in it, and he was like a full Uzumaki. So he said, "To my son Naruto." To Naruto. He never said "to my son Naruto." It just says "to Naruto," but it doesn't say who from. It just says that, and I'm pretty sure it was from the fourth Hokage, obviously. It was explaining how he can unlock his chakra chains, and it showed him a couple of jutsus. The jutsus that Naruto picked up on. I think it would most likely, he would find the Rasengan, and then he would see the Rasengan, so he would copy that down in a separate scroll, and a separate scroll, and a separate scroll from the one that he has right now. He would write it down, and he would write one more jutsu now. I think he would try like writing down the flying Raiji, cause like it would obviously be like, cause I'm pretty sure the fourth Hokage would probably write down the flying Raiji as a jutsu. So then Mizuki would show up, and then he'd be like, Naruto, how naive of you, you damn demon brat. And then he would tell Naruto that you have the nine tails, the demon fox nine tails inside of you. And then Naruto would sort of be struck down, confused, and sort of upset that no one told him. But of course he wouldn't be hating. He would still be Naruto overall, no matter what. He would still be upset though. So then Mizuki then throws one of a giant shuriken, the giant shuriken that was on his back towards Naruto, and then Aruka shows up, and then Naruto, he uses the shadow clones, but this time, because Naruto was practicing the Rasengan as well, he would make like an unperfect Rasengan. It would be a ball, it would be a chakra ball in his hand, and he would think he perfected it, but he could see like his chakra was just like dispersing, but like he had a whole bunch of shadow clones. So by the time because like they were pretty close to Mizuki, so some of the Rasengans that the shadow clones had didn't fully hit Mizuki, but a decent amount of the shadow clones Rasengans hit Mizuki. And this time Naruto can actually throw the Rasengans, even though his chakra control is like horrible, man. Somehow it just works, because this is my universe. It's my Naruto what if. So Naruto can throw the Rasengan in this one. He throws at Mizuki, literally obliterating him, and it causes like massive chocolate spikes everywhere. And Kakashi hired Jonin that can sense chakra. Even the third Hokage was like confused, like who the hell could this be? And then they all start sprinting over here. You see Naruto and then Aruka bleeding on the ground. The shuriken through him, and Naruto holding him. And then they just see Mizuki on the ground, looking like he just got jumped. And then Kakashi's like, "What happened, Naruto?" And he explained everything that happened. And then Kakashi was about to take Aruka to the hospital, but then before he did, he said, "Give this to Naruto." It was his ninja headband. So Naruto got his ninja headband. He went to Academy the next day. The teams, I'm not really sure about the teams. Like, I think they should be the same. At the same time, I really don't want them to be the same. Because, like, Sakura, like, at the beginning, she's useless as F. I'm not sure if that's what y'all really want. If y'all do, comment below. I'm gonna just try swearing out on these first video. Sakura, she's just annoying as fuck. She's useless. For all I care, she could go jump off a bridge, and I would be laughing instead of crying. Oh my god, I'm so mean, but I'm gonna make the teams. I sort of don't and don't at the same time. Alright, y'all comment down below, but for now, I'm gonna make the teams the same. Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto. And then, like, Naruto, like, being a little bit more wiser, knowing who Kakashi was. Like, he didn't know he was gonna be a Jonin teacher. He hardly knew Kakashi. He just heard about him, the copy ninja and stuff. You know what I mean? So like, still the team. Naruto would spring that trap and stuff. He would explain the bell test, but like none of them would know it required teamwork. But then like all of them would like disperse into the woods, except for Naruto. He was standing there going one-on-one with Kakashi. Naruto would then just start sprinting at Kakashi as Kakashi was standing there reading his books, and then he was like, Naruto was like, Kakashi, put the book down. And then like Kakashi was like, why should I? You're not even a challenge or worth my time. So then Naruto sort of gets more serious and tries using his chakra chains, and 3 or 4 chains come out. Yeah, I'm just making 4 chains. 4 chakra chains come out, and wrap Kakashi. And Naruto tries pulling his chakra chains back, but one of them dispersed. Well, I'm not sure if they can do that, but I'm gonna just say that one of them dispersed. So he's pulling Kakashi as he's making an imperfect Rasengan in his hands. Kakashi obviously sees this, and he's like, "What the hell? That's the fourth Hokage's jutsu. There's only two people that can do that. Jutsu, me, dry the toes. Dry the toe. There was only two people that can do it. He's gonna say dry the toe sage. I'm not really sure if he would mention his name. Yeah, he would have mentioned his name. And he would be like, what the hell? It's not some normal Genin move. And then Naruto would... Now, obviously, Kakashi, before he got hit, he would use that substitution jutsu, place himself with one clone. And Naruto would be like, damn it, Kakashi, I almost had you. And then Kakashi would be there, but Naruto, this time, oh gosh, I don't know why this is happening, dang. I hate when this happens, I'm like, dang. Alright, so then, like, Sasuke seeing this as his opportunity with, like, rush at Kakashi, try going for the bells, but then Kakashi would easily dodge that, and Sasuke would just start throwing the storm of kunais at Kakashi, and then after that, Kakashi would dodge all of them easily, not even a breeze, like, just went right past them. And Sasuke would then fire off a fireball jutsu. But then after that, Kakashi was also like, oh, that's not normal. Genins can't pull off jutsu that high. That's tuning jutsu right there. So then Kakashi easily disposes of Sasuke and Naruto. And then Sakura. But instead of Naruto getting tied up to the pool this time, it'll be Sakura getting tied up to the pool. Because Naruto and Sasuke were sort of working together, not really. So it'll be Sakura. And he would have said if Sakura would have done one thing, you guys would have passed it. That's in his teamwork. Sasuke would then jump into the sea, watching them, thinking, well, how much we Sasuke would pull around jutsu that high level. That wasn't even team level. I mean, it wasn't even getting level. So then he would be like thinking, and then he would see Sakura asking for food from Sasuke, and Sasuke overall would probably give Sakura food. He gave Sasuke gives Sakura some food. And Naruto did, because Naruto likes Sakura. From the beginning, he likes Sakura. Because Sakura climbs it. It declines with him. It would decline, and then Kakashi would jump over and say, you guys passed, and then they'd be like, what? But you said we failed. And he was like, well, you guys just showed me some teamwork. So you all passed. And then it was like, so later, then so go home. And like, they would do the regular D-rank missions. Then they would request for a C-rank mission. Kakashi himself will request for a C-rank mission for his team because he sees that they're good in this C-rank. So they learn the ways that they go on that, they do that mission. And that's fairly the same thing, but like, but I'm gonna still tell how the Demon Brothers come out, that happens, and Naruto and Sasuke have a short time of disposing of them. It was alright. It didn't take that long. Kakashi was pretty shocked and also at the same time proud that they took down the Demon Brothers. So then they move on, and Kakashi tells everyone to duck, and it's Naruto tackling, tossing out to the ground, Sakura getting down, Naruto getting down, and Kakashi getting down, and Sasuke getting down. And then the sword would fly over the heads, Zabuza Momochi would be on the end of the sword, on tree, and then they would have their fights, And then, like, how they would get them out of the water prison just to Naruto, he would have been, like, training a little bit time to time to, like, perfect his Rasengan and the chakra chain so he could fire off a little bit more chakra chains. So he fires off, like, 9 chakra chains. That's a decent, like, no, not 9, like, 6 chakra chains at Zabuza. And then, like, Zabuza tries dodging all of them. But then, like, Naruto just, like, I don't know, Naruto can, like, control the chakra chains in which direction they go. So he started aiming them, like, moving them around. And to the point where Zabuza had to let go of the water prison or he would have got hit by one of the chakra chains. So he let go of it. Kakashi got out of the water prison jutsu. And then pretty much they would have their scrap. Haku would show up. That would happen. You know. Haku revives Zabuza, air quotes, not really reviving him, I guess so, you could call it that. Then they would have their battle, the ice mirrors would happen, Sasuke would jump in the way of the Zenbons. But instead of Naruto, like, breaking it with this, he would use the Kyuubi's chakra, but, like, the Kyuubi's chakra, and then, like, while he was raging, he used the chakra chains, but, like, in the Kyuubi cloak mode, he can, like, fire off more chakra chains. So he fires off, like, 15 chakra chains, breaking all the ice mirrors, and then just pummeling Haku to a bloody pulp. And for it, she saves Zabuza. For Kakashi fires off his Chidori. For Kakashi can fire off his Chidori. And then that happens. And then Land of Wave Arc is pretty much done. Oh gosh, I forgot about the tree walking and stuff. Well, yeah, they pretty much learned tree walking. Nothing else really changed, guys. But, like, 16-minute mark, guys. I'm gonna end it here. Like and subscribe. And 1 like for a second part. Bye.